Hey guys, in today's player requested video, I'm going to be showing you how to safely remove your regulator from your paintball air tank using this regulator removal tool. I'll get into details about this guy a little bit later on, but tooling wise, what else are you going to need? You are going to need an adjustable wrench. If you happen to have or have access to a bench vise, I would strongly suggest using the vise over this. The tool is slotted to be able to get gripped in by your vise, and you can hold it like this, making it a lot more easier to turn your tank and crack the seal between the regulator and the tank. But for video purposes, just so you can see how to use the tool and how to take out the reg, I'm going to be using an adjustable wrench. All right. You may need a strap wrench to put around your tank to help give you the extra torque and leverage to potentially crack that seal between the regulator and the tank. And you will also be needing some way to bleed out the air from your tank. I myself am using just a remote line with a slide check to bleed that air out. All right, so to get started, we are going to remove any air that is in the tank to make it safe to work on. So we're going to screw this guy in. I'm going to put this guy off to the side so you don't have to hear the air rush out. Now, this tank wasn't really that full to start with, so it'll make bleeding it much quicker. Like just about now. All right, start unscrewing this guy. We'll set the remote line off to the side. Now, again, just for safety reason, just check to make sure your tank is genuinely empty. Grab an Allen key. I'm going to use a Lego lightsaber because I can. And you should be able to push down that pin on the top of the regulator up and down easily, all right? Once you can do that and don't hear any air coming out, there's no more air left in your tank, and it's safe to work on, okay? Next, I'm going to set this guy aside just so I have a little bit more open space. I'm going to grab this reg tool. Now, before I start using it, I'm going to give you a quick description of this guy. It's made by Ethan James Hall. He does have a Facebook page called Paintball Reg Tool. I'm sure if you search it up, you will find his page where he does offer this all aluminum regulator removal tool. It is actually a really nice build. It's well thought out. I mean, it's got different sized slots, different lengths of slots, okay? Which helps basically get a good grip on your regulator without damaging it. I mean, you've got the big slot to go around your gauge. You've got slots to go around your burst discs and your fill nipple, right? I've used it a bunch of times already. It makes removing regs really easy, all right? So we're gonna grab our adjustable wrench and we're gonna put that into the reg tool through the slots, okay? I'll be turning the tank towards me to crack the seal and start separating the regulator from the tank, all right? Hopefully I don't need that strap wrench, but I'll give it a go first. There you go. Breaks that seal really easily, really quickly, okay? I really do like that tool. Okay, we're gonna remove our regulator by unscrewing it. All right, and there you go. You have your regulator taken off. You can do any maintenance you need to do on it, or if you're doing a reg swap, well, there you go, swap away. All right, we're gonna put this guy back together. Now, before you put it back together, just keep in mind you do not need to add anything to the threads of your regulator. It's really not needed. The pressure that's in your tank and the pressure between the regulator and the tank will keep those threads pretty much locked in well. I've never had the instance of having to put anything on those threads, and I don't think you should. Anyways, continue. Screw this guy back in. Oh, yeah. There is also an O-ring on most regulators to help seal between the two. Mine's still in good condition. Actually, it's almost brand new, so I am not going to swap mine out. I'm just going to reuse it. It also helps decide, because I don't have any spares on hand, to swap them out. All right. Tool back on. I'm going to put my wrench to the other side. Now, you do not need to over torque these guys when you put them back together. I'm just doing this to give it a little bit of a turn, just to make it nice and firmly snug, and that's it. That's all you need to do. All right, guys. Hopefully that was clear. Hopefully that helped you out. If there's any problems, questions, or concerns, as always, shoot me a PM, post a comment, and I will help out as best I can. All right, guys. Cheers.